You can turn the car off. Greetings, welcome back to the channel. We are in Brownstown Head in Waterford in search of rare birds, and so far so good. We got the hoopoe, literally driving down the road. We saw one, well at least one. There may have been two, because we saw one fly off, then we saw another one. I'm not sure if it's the same bird. I don't think it was. So yeah, so far so good. We're going to continue down this little track that's in front of us. It's got track there, then we also have sun rising to the left. So we're going to go down and see what else we can find. There's been reports of things like red starts and the hoopoes. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. But so far, great success. The sun has officially now come up and it is starting to cover everything, which is fantastic. It looks very nice. So there's some big structures over there which were hit nicely by the light, so got a little bit of video of them as well. Yeah, just getting some shots over towards the town and made some audio recordings. There's some good song going on here. It sounds like a lot of, I think it's the skylarks and the wrens, of course, singing away. So yeah, nice to get some footage and some audio. Now, I'm not sure where to go after this, but I think we're going to head in that direction towards the big structures and see what else we can see. Hopefully we haven't peaked too soon. We'll see. We might find something else. Might see the hoopoe again, hopefully. Hopefully we see a red start, because they're quite attractive birds. But to be fair, since we did get the hoopoe, today cannot go wrong. So things are good. Happy days. But it would be nice to find something again. So we'll see how we get on. We're going to move on now and go check out more of this area. Well, just as I was about to leave, I saw something flying along there. Not sure how good the footage turned out, but it was a kestrel. So the flying towards me footage wasn't unbelievable, but it was still good enough, I think. So I'm quite distracted. I've seen a white bird over there. Could it be a wheatear? Perhaps it is. There's a lot of skylarks flying around. I want to get them doing their little display and they're cool in the sky. There's lots going on. Very, very cool. What is that bird? I don't know. I have to go. There's a cool bird. Well, I'll tell you what, so far I love this place. there has been a lot of stuff around. Just saw the wheat ears, which are really cool, because don't see them all that often. I believe they've arrived recently, so nice to watch a few of those in the field on some bales, which I thought looked quite cool. So yeah, great variety already. Had the hoopoe, some skylark action, the wheat here as well, and a kestrel. So we've not gone that far. We've not been able to make it that far. Like, yeah, there's too much going on. So really, really nice. This is where the feathers are, the wheat here. They're on these bales. So pretty cool. I do have the 2x teleconverter with me. I'm tempted to put it on, but it's kind of hassle, so I might not. There's a skylark displaying. That's something I want to video. I'll best put the tripod down and get to work. I'm well impressed. There's quite a few wheat here around. I'm loving these bales. So I'm considering waiting to see if I can get a shot, because historically I haven't been able to get any good shots of them. Normally they're here when the cuckoo is, and I just, yeah, haven't had any joy. But at the same time, it's looking kind of cool over there. So, I don't know. I did see a gannet as well, which I don't know why I quite like them. So I'd like to get shots of them. I think there's some out there now. So I might have to go and look over there. Now, the hoopoe, we saw it, it went in that direction towards the sun. That was a few hours ago at this stage. So at some point, I'll head over in that direction and see if we can find them again. But for now, I think we need to give the gannets some love. And maybe the wheat ears if they come back around, but we'll see how we go. Progress around this place has been stunted again due to some lovely scenes. Look at that. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's nice. So just got some audio recordings of the waves, a few bits of footage. A really nice little scene. Not a whole lot of wildlife, but with the sun in its particular position it's in, scenic. So now I'm gonna go around this side. So that's where I've been seeing the gannet action. And then after that, circle back towards where the hoopoes were, see if they make any reappearances. I don't hold much hope. There's only one way to find out if they're still around. So we'll go see if we can get the gannets first and go on the hoopoe hunt then. Maybe some people are used to seeing what I just saw, but I think that is really cool. Got all the gannets flying around there, with the sun hitting them nicely. To me, that is nice. It's different. I've not filmed anything like that, so that nice experience. So it's a gift that keeps on giving, this place. There's some sketchy looking cliff areas. Might extend my selfie stick. I'll send you over the edge. You're extended, you're going down. Imagine that didn't look too inviting. The beauty of having a selfie stick. Wow, what a spot. Really cool. So if anyone's near Brownstown Head, I recommend getting out here for a little look. These are the sort of scenes that you get. In my opinion, well worth a look. Well, I think I may have had some luck and got my Gannet shots. I got a couple of images of one flying by. It wasn't terribly close, but it was okay. And then I got some video. Pretty sure I got some of them diving, although I haven't really spent long enough to check the back of the camera, but I did get good footage of them, so it's pretty fun watching them dive and do their thing. Most of the birds I see don't tend to go into water. Well, not like that anyway, so yeah, it's pretty cool. They're built different. So on the way back now to the car, keeping a close eye out for any cool rare birds. Yeah, so far so good. I think I see a birder. We'll see. If you get near him, you can ask him if you've seen anything. So yeah, it's a good little day out. Hello, I'm a passenger princess and on the way now to Ardmore. So had a very good morning at the Brownstown Head in Dunmore, or Dunmore East. Obviously got the hoopoe first thing, didn't see it after that. Got nice footage of the wheat ears and some other things. Yeah, I've seen a post saying there's a couple of hoopoe in Ardmore, so bit of a trek, but I think it's worth it, you know? It's a nice bright day, so gonna risk it and head over there and see if we can find them. I didn't get an image of the hoopoe there in Dunmore East. Like, I got footage but no nice images, so I would love to get a nice image, nice and low to the ground, of the hoopoe in decent light. So we'll see how we get on. I have the teleconverter with me as well, so a mix of that and the tripod, I might be able to make something work. So I'm going to head on over, and hopefully next scene I'll be reporting that there was a hoopoe, or showing you a hoopoe. Okay, so we've just arrived and we saw the hoopoe as we got here, so I was worried about the camera falling. Literally, it was in the middle of the road. It seems to have moved away, so I'm going to stroll down and see if I can see it in the fields beside. I may not, but it's worth a shot. So I'm just going to slowly move. I hope I don't disturb it. Just take my time, and fingers crossed we'll get some footage. Right, annoyingly, as I say, we pulled up, Hoopoe was there, and it took off. Now I didn't actually see which way it went. My girlfriend said she saw it go to the left, and there's no obvious sign of it, so we're just going to hang around in the area for a little bit and keep our eyes peeled. Just stroll down the road, give it some time, and you never know, it might reappear. Hopefully it does, because it is nice and bright. I mean, it's windy, but it is bright, so there is potential for some shots. So we'll persevere, and maybe luck will be on our side. Frustratingly, the search is not going so well. We've just meandered down the road. Not even a sight. Keeping the eyes peeled, just nothing. So apparently it's been here all week on this road, showing pretty well. So we might go and sit in the car for a bit, just sit tight and see if it reappears. Because literally, as we pulled up, it was in the middle of the road, and then it just took off after that. And there's been a few, people walking up and down, a couple of cars going up. So I doubt that it, I imagine it's probably been disturbed and come back, is, what I'm saying. So I think if we sit, it may reappear. Now that was a treat. Wow, I just saw some chaffinches and a dunnock in a field. That looks a bit closer. The bloody yellowhammer. I've never seen one. Absolutely gorgeous. I only got a few pictures, I think any footage. I think it's just in a bush over there, so I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. And I might get a little bit of video. Yeah, there's just a meadow pipit. I'll go watch this. That was fantastic. Beautiful bird. So today we've had the hoopoe, first time seeing one of them. Yellowhammer, first time seeing one of them. Wheatear, first ones this year. It's a good day. It's very good. That brings us to the end of the vlog. So that's a highly successful day, to be fair. Like the hoopoe straight away. Although I didn't get good images, I'm still delighted to have seen it. And then really enjoyed the wheatears on the bales. They were quite a nice sight. And then finishing with the yellowhammer. So that's a good day. That is good. So yeah, we've been all over the place. Up to Brownstown, then back to Ardmore, and off home now. Yeah, good day out, nice weather. It's well worth doing it. You always do see more when you go out, and I'm glad that we got up early and put the hours in, so well worth it. Yeah, that is it. So thank you very much for joining, and I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.
You can turn the car off.